searches the paint.
George double teamed. Robinson left side. Indianapolis needs to get off a shot here.
You see an opportunity if you're Paul George, say the athleticism still a part of who I am.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. I brought up Jalen Williams, and coach said that he has a plan. Williams is an impressive all-around player. Coach did admit that, but we're hoping for some physical, high-pressure defense that will put him off his game a little tonight. A simple strategy, but coach seems confident that it'll get results. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Hart outside. Pass to Trent. Into the lane. The layup missed. George with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Down low. Here's Robinson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Doncic left side. Pass to Hart. Back to Doncic. Kicked by Reed. And Hart has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense. Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day.
It's Hart on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
There's a screen by Robinson. And George, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 8 points.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Back to Doncic. Hart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Prince. George looking over the floor. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 10.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
The drive by Doncic. Here's Hart. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hart's got his second basket.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Indianapolis shooting their first free throw tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Larry Nance Jr. Kelly Olynyk. Malik Beasley.
Here's Williams. No scoring in this one. There's a screen by Robinson. 5 on the clock. George, no good. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Rozier into the lane. Poke loose. Stolen by George. Prince in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. Outside Rozier. Good if it goes. At the end of the first, Clark in a close game so far. And will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. On defense, Indianapolis. Rozier with the ball. Nance a screen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Rozier. For 3, Olynyk. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Kevin?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Rozier. Scoreless thus far. 4 on the clock. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for Indianapolis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Now Rozier, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Poked away. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. To the left side wing. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. In the corner, Bamba with it. A three-pointer, no good. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Rozier into the lane. Olynyk has the open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's George. Got a piece of it.
And this is what Nance Jr. is capable of. Send it back.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And Green gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Rozier. Indianapolis making their last shot. High, arcing shot. And it's George missing. Easily outside. Bangs home the trifecta. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Indianapolis making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Trent off the drive. Good D by Anderson.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
Here's Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
Pass to Bamba. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
We've got 1:08 left from the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. Harper with the ball. Hart covering. And LaRavia slams it in.
Running the pick and roll like a veteran there. Harper, outstanding find off that screen.
Here's Doncic. Outside, Reed. His first shot coming late. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Over to the wing. Pass to Bamba. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
And Reed has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indianapolis leads by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. On the drive, Doncic. Banked in off the glass. Doncic has got 6.
I'll tell you, the footwork of Luka on his drives is really something to behold. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mitchell Robinson.
That one misses for Robinson.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
Screen by Claxton. Doncic. And the jumper is on the mark. Doncic has got 4 this quarter. Outside, George shoots it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Hart. Some solid defense from Robinson.
But the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Murray. Hasn't made one yet. And Anderson has it in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Pass to Claxton. Hart outside. For the tie. Robinson pulls it in. Indianapolis leading by 3. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Indianapolis able to retain possession here. Here's George. He's got 17. Fires from the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. George has got the lead up to 5 now for Indianapolis. Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Reed. Some solid defense from Robinson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Robinson. One shot.
And Murray's got the ball here for Indianapolis. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length, and I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Screen by Claxton. Trent, left side. The rebound by Anderson. Indianapolis leading by 6. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Indianapolis making a switch here. .157 left to play in the third. 2 points, that one goes. And Indianapolis leads by 8.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Over in the corner, Green. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Stolen by Bamba. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Nance. Rozier up top. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nance. From the arc. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. Pass to LaRavia. And here is Bamba. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be.
Well, the ability to change pace for Rozier just keeps the defense guessing on that drive.
Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Trent outside. Here he goes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And both free throws good for Peyton. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. 8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Rozier into the lane.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so it's Indianapolis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they're whipped for it. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work as always, Hallie. Thank you. Pass to Williams. Inside. Outside for George. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now, here's Doncic. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 8 points for Josh Hart.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Back to George. Murray left side. Indianapolis moving it around. George double teamed from deep three-point territory.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
5 to shoot. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's George. Reed with the rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
So the wing on the left. Laxton with it. Back to Reed. Shot clock at 3. Here's Doncic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indianapolis leading by 6. Here's George. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. George has got 21 in the game.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Yeah, looking in control at this point.
The drive by Doncic. Claxton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
First team foul.
Wow, how about Claxton getting that defender committed with the pump fake? Really good job.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And Murray's got the ball here for Indianapolis. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indianapolis.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. George in the post. The kick out to Anderson.
Josh Hart takes such pride on the defensive end. How about that contest right there, making it almost impossible with his defense.
First team foul.
A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Hart outside. Now Rozier. 3 on the clock. Doncic. And get the 3.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And he gets that one to go.
And that's one of Murray's go-to moves. He gets you on your heels and then just pulls up on a string.
Hart lays it in off the window.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oh, the dunk!
Oh, nice finish from Naz Reid. That's the kind of play that can give your team a spark.
And they double up Murray. Williams in the post. Takes the 3. .135 left in the fourth quarter. And he does not hit.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Reed. Layup, no good. And it's Anderson with the ball for Indianapolis. Now Robinson. And he jams it in.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is, a vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
And Doncic, here we go. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Paul George. The 3 doesn't go. And here is Rozier. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. Doesn't get that one. Indianapolis with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Hart. Rozier looking around. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Indianapolis winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.